Namaskar everyone and welcome to day one meditation of our 40-day retreat. The tradition that I have come from is Kundalini Mahayoga or Siddha Yoga. That's a tradition. Here meditation happens. Meditation happens. You're drawn into the state of meditation simply by your readiness and receptivity to it. If you're struggling, that's not yet Mahayoga. When you feel pulled in, when you feel drawn in, when you feel that meditation is happening, when you feel the presence of the Kundalini, the evolutionary power within you, you're beginning to feel the presence of the inner Guru, or Guru Tattva. And that is what makes Kundalini Mahayoga so special when it comes to meditation. I'm going to be with you over 40 days of these morning meditations. Let's see what happens. Magic can happen. If you really stay with the discipline, we fall in and out of discipline continuously, simply drawn and pulled by the world around us. Are you ready for 40 days of disciplined meditation? Allowing meditation to happen rather than you sit there laboring with thoughts in your mind and repeating mantras or trying the breath. No, it's totally different. The breath happens. Mantra happens. Meditation happens. That is the secret. The Kundalini Mahayoga. Today in our meditation, what I would like for you to do is just observe. You have nothing else to do but just observe. And don't get caught. Don't get drawn into thinking. We are so habituated to thinking. And the thinking is based on all our life experiences. And not only this one, but in past lives as well. They return as thoughts. And these thoughts, they have power. They're governed by your ego. They're ego thoughts created by the I within you, the ego, your awareness of self, your self-awareness. So you need to learn how to observe them, first of all. See them for what they are. Thought constructs, and detach yourself from them. Because you created them, you could also detach yourself from them. And that's critical. That's why just observing. And there are different levels to observe. You observe the physical body, what sensation is happening in the physical body, it's all chemistry. You observe the subtle energy, which means not physical, energetic, like light. Light is not physical. Heat is not physical, it's a form of energy that you can feel. And so it creates a sensation in your being, that's heat, you recognize heat. But heat is a wave, an energy wave. And so too is light. And so too is prana, life force, and so too is chi. These are energy waves. So are you able to feel the energy of a thought? Are you able to feel the energy of an emotion? Are you able to feel the energy of an intention? Are you able to feel the energy of a desire? And can you observe these energies as not you, because you are the observer? So in meditation, you need to observe every distraction that appears. Detach yourself from that. So that's a doing, right? Because when we are habituated to thinking and get caught in thinking and these energies, we lose the center of seeing, the center of being. We become engaged. Ego gets caught in engagement. Can the ego turn the searchlight on itself? The who am I? Where am I? What am I? Can the ego turn the searchlight on itself and begin to observe? When that happens, then you're on your way. Patanjali called it calls it pratyahara, detaching the energy of engagement, and just begin to observe. And then there are certain natural processes that happen inside, like the breathing, for example. So begin to observe the breath, because when you get emotionally caught or mentally caught, the breath changes. When you get into that sympathetic mode of the nervous system, the breath changes. You come to what we call the parasympathetic mode, or more relaxed mode, the breath changes. So meditation has a dynamic component, and it has a more passive or relaxed component. So there's a lot that is happening in the inner field. Now I'm not going to spend this day one, so I'm not going to spend so much time, because I've been giving you these teachings for a long time. I want to enjoy today's meditation. I'm sure that you want to as well. So begin to observe the inner space, don't get caught, and begin to look for that power inside that beats your heart, that moves the lungs, that operates the nervous system and the brain. Is a power greater than your ego. When you begin to observe and you're spiritually awakened, you begin to feel this power within you as a very powerful energy. And you begin to realize that it is the one that is governing the breath. It is the one that is behind the mind. It is the one that can urge you and guide you. And when that happens, Mahayoga begins. Kundalini Mahayoga begins. But the goal of our meditating together, whether physically or virtually, is that we are part of a field that unites us at a deeper level. We're united at a deeper level, so much so that if I create a thought in my being, you can receive that thought within your own being. If I create an intention within me or a feeling within me, you can begin to feel it right away within your being, instantaneously, because we all coexist in the very same center of beingness. And that's what the magic of this group work is. So when I'm meditating and I'm deep in the silence and my field is integrated, you can catch it. You can catch it. And we call that in influence Shaktipat, which I'll speak about in other meditations. So today all you need to do is observe lovingly and in a detached way. Lovingly, because then your emotions will be more pacified and stable. And let's look at the field, not just to meditate within our local form, but open up to a non-local awareness, which is the field. Can I feel the field? Can I feel the presence of all those in the room or all those in our virtual space? And when you begin to focus on that, the field can open up to you, depending on how open you are. And the field can hold you. And when that happens, meditation happens. The breath slows down, the mind becomes quiet, and you begin to feel all these wonderful feel-good chemicals in the body being generated. The dopamine, the serotonin, the oxytocin. You begin to feel a different feel within your being. And that's what we want in a meditation. Of course, there's going to be some doing, because every time you stray, you need to do something to pull yourself back. But ultimately, when you don't stray, meditation is beingness. Beingness. So here is where we begin day one meditation. It's going to be 20 minutes of silence. Hopefully I wouldn't have to say a word, because every time I find you stray in the inner space, I'm going to call you. So hopefully I don't have to. Shall we take the challenge? Let's begin. Welcome to meditation, everyone. let's open the field, if you haven't done it already, to connect with everyone in the field. So we can experience the collective field of being and harmonize with it. There's a social dimension to being. Open up your consciousness to it. We are all one. And extend waves of love and peace and harmony in that field. Affirming, I open my heart. Extending all the love from my heart to all living beings, that we may harmoniously coexist, that we may nourish each other and thrive. It is in giving that we receive. So with hearts full of gratitude for the gift of receiving, we give. Opening up the cycle. And let's hold humanity in our consciousness, our brothers and sisters throughout our world. May those who are suffering be held in blessings of understanding and opening up to the divine, that they may open up to the divine and receive the blessings that can lift them out of suffering. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. May all be happy. Sarve santu niramaya. May all be healthy. May all be well. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. May all see only the positives, rising above negative, the possibilities. Ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. And no, may no one be caught in sorrow. Om sahana bhavatu. May we be protected together in the field. Sahana bhunaktu. May we be nourished in every possible way in the field. Sahaviryam karavavahe. May we be strengthened by the field and in the field. Tejasvi navaditamastu. May all our knowledge be of sattvic quality, positive, loving. Ma vidvisha vae. May we unite with the collective despite all the differences of the ego. Om Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace.